Well, so I have to talk about this eye drop if you haven't tried it yet. I bought a new makeup over the weekend and look how red I'm going to, let's get up close and personal. I don't know if you can tell how bloodshot my eyes are. Last night it woke me up like they were sealed shut. I basically got conjunctivitis from this new eyeshadow palette I bought. I haven't showed it yet, and I'm not going to show it because I don't want to put a company down and maybe something else went wrong. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it again. The only eyeshadow I don't have issues with, well, there's many, but if I'm going to go drugstore like Walmart and stuff, I've never had issues with Profusion. It's never irritated my eyes. But this other brand, it's kind of a fun brand. I haven't even mentioned this brand before, so don't worry. Oh my gosh, like terrible, terrible, terrible crusted mucousy eyes, and the redness is still there. So I have done eye drops already this morning, and I've rinsed them really well, and I cleaned all my makeup brushes, and I put only makeup on that doesn't irritate my eyes because I have to work today. I'm not going to not wear makeup today. But since they feel pretty good now, I'm going to go ahead and use this Lumify eye drops, and we're going to be able to see an instant before and after. So here are I'm going to get close if you can. Here's my red irritated eyes. Let me see if I can get a better light going here so you can really get a good look. Right there, that's a better light. I think so. If I move this over a little bit. Is that better? Oh yeah. Up close and personal. Very red. You could look at that. Very red and irritated, and it just doesn't look bright. And here's a hack how to do eye drops if you hate giving yourself eye drops, or if you have children that are, or grandchildren resistant to eye drops. And I'm going to do that right now. Have them lean their head back and close their eyes. I'm going to demonstrate. So have them close their eyes and aim for where the teardrop comes out. Where a teardrop comes out. And then have them blink a few times. And it gets in there. Now, those of us that are moms or grandmas or caregivers or healthcare professionals, you already know this, but there's a lot of people that don't know that, and they think just dropping it into an open eye. It works every time. Okay, so the eye drops are in, and while that's taking effect, so we can check the instant after to see if I look brighter and younger and no more red, I'm going to talk about a few movies that I enjoy, and I love hearing about good movies and good books. So if there's some good movies and books you like, again, I don't like grisly horror, gratuitous violence. I can't watch anything where a child is being hurt. So I don't want those recommendations. I want only uplifting things. Okay, so, but it's October, so, I'm willing to watch more kind of scary things that aren't terribly awful. So, this is not scary. I just think it's kind of a fun, adventurous movie. So this one's called Passengers. I know these aren't brand new, but I'm a fan of DVDs because they're just easy to work. Sometimes the internet's not working and I want to play a movie and I want to watch a particular movie, right? Don't you love DVDs still? I don't want them to go away, but maybe I'm just old school. Right, this is with Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence. If you haven't seen this, it's a great movie set in space. I'm kind of a sci-fi nerd, so I just love this movie. It's a little scary in parts because you're like, oh my God, what if I was in that position? That's kind of scary. But, it's not a horror. It's just a really good movie, Passengers. So I highly recommend that if you haven't seen it yet. You can check out videos at your library. That's what I do. We have an app. It's called Overdrive. I put it on my iPad, and you can check out movies and books for free at our local library. So I'm a member of the Phoenix Public Library, but also the Scottsdale Public Library because I just love libraries, and I'm a big fan of movies and books and reading and all that libraries have to offer in this country, which is great. So support your public library. So you can put the Overdraft. It's called Overdrive. Put it on your iPad or whatever device you use, and then it'll help link you to your public library. And now you can get all your books and movies from the library. So every now and then I'll buy a book on Kindle. And I also do have a subscription to Audible because I just love listening to stories. But I love the public library. I love getting things that I don't have to drive down to the library. Okay, next one is Interstellar. We're on the space theme right now. Again, there's parts in this movie that, there's a few fight scenes, kind of scary, but I just love this music so much. And the music, what's Hans Zimmer? Is it Hans Zimmer that does the music in this? Let's see. It's directed by Christopher Nolan. It's a film by Christopher Nolan, of course. I want to say it's Hans Zimmer. It is Hans Zimmer. Oh my gosh, this soundtrack, amazing. I even learned a little piano song to the Hans Zimmer song. Just love this one. So if you haven't seen Interstellar, Matthew McConaughey, so good. I've seen it a few times. And then on the space theme, The Martian, right, with Matt Damon. Lots of giggles with this one, but also kind of, I still think it's like an October Halloween theme because, again, I won't reveal it, but it's another space movie where it's like, oh my gosh, that would be so scary and heart-pounding if I was in that situation. So, kind of scary, but lots of laughs in this one. I don't know, the writing on this one is so good. This writer, he wrote this book initially, and he just self-published on Amazon, and boy, did it take off. And the sequel to this, I have it. I think I loaned that book to someone. It's so good, and I know they bought the rights to that movie too. I'm forgetting the title of the book now. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, if you haven't seen The Martian, see it. I can't imagine no one has seen it yet, but these are my three space movie themed recommendations if you're looking for something to watch as it gets colder out. And isn't it fun just to pop a movie on in the background while you're baking or cleaning the kitchen or organizing a drawer? I love having that ambiance on of a movie in the background, especially one with great music and one that you love. Okay, let's check in on my eyes, see how it's going here. I have to tell you, they feel 1,000,000% better because they were very irritated and inflamed. I considered starting an antibiotic eye drop, and I thought, well, no, not yet. I can do some natural things. Look at how look at how much brighter my eyes are. Can you tell? Now, that just took a few minutes. Look at that. If you scroll back to the beginning of the video, and here's a close-up again, I'll look each way. Oh my gosh. So this is kind of, for me, to sound like a corny person, my ride or die product, Lumify. Oh my gosh. Get a hold of this. Now, I don't say to treat conjunctivitis with this. No. Because I'm not convinced I have bacterial conjunctivitis. I think I just had almost like an inflammatory reaction to the ingredients that were in that eye palette. But clear as a bell, clear as the clear sky right now. My eyes, even looking in the monitor, I can see like how bright they look now. Because when they're irritated, it just looks like you haven't had any sleep. So I actually did buy this online. I want to say I did order this off Amazon. It came fine, perfect. It wasn't a crushed box or anything because you just never know sometimes anymore. So, but boy, if I can find these on sale, because this isn't cheap. I want to say, I honestly can't remember how much I paid for it. It was more than $25 though, but less than $75, if that helps. So anyhow, Lumify. Look, you saw the results before and after. Kind of great. And it doesn't dry my eyes out like some of the products that decrease the inflammation in the eye. In fact, my eyes feel so cool and soothed and relieved. I hope that helps some of you have brighter and more attractive eyes, because when your eyes are nice and white, it does give you a youthful, healthy glow versus when my eyes were all red earlier in the video. Please, if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't yet already. And again, thank you to my many new subscribers. I am going to do a subscriber shout out, except I don't really want to out people if they don't want to be outed, but I have so many new subscribers, and I've been looking at their channel, and gosh, I have so many new subscriber friends that have amazing channel. And I'll do another shout out to Inside Beauty with the Old Gal, because she's my OG favorite, and she has a heart of gold, extremely unselfish and very kind and generous. She did a shout out to me, and it was lovely. And but I'm meeting so many new people on YouTube. This has been really fun. So again, thank you to my new subscribers. It's giving me motivation to do a Friday night video online game party. So I'm getting motivated. So subscribe if you haven't, and if we get enough, I may do the Friday night trivia game party again this Friday. Again, thanks for being here, and see you on the next one.